don't watch the second season, dude?
Well, I'm too scared to watch the second season because the first one ended on a great note, you know?
Ah, okay, for sure.
And it was very inspirational, and I was like, you know what? I heard the second one got good reviews.
But you don't want to ruin that story for yourself?
I refused. Yeah. I refuse.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Hot Couch Potato, the podcast where we talk about video games and being toxic. My name is Brent, a.k.a. Boo Up. I'm here with my man's Rick, a.k.a. I Do Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
I just realized that I don't play with toys a lot, but as soon as I got my Xenogears, I was like, you know what? It's time. So I took it out. And I think I spent a good hour just reading the instructions.
Did you have to put it together at all, dude?
Sort of. Like you can interchange some of the pieces.
Okay.
I don't know why, but like it came with like plastic feet. And I was like, okay, you know, the body's kind of plastic. Mm-hmm. And then the other feet that's interchangeable is metal, pure metal. And I was like, is that just so it can hold it or make it stand by itself without a stand? Mm-hmm. And yeah, the stand they came with also is pretty high quality. It's pretty good. Like I got Faye, which is the main protagonist, mm-hmm, Ellie, mm-hmm, which is the girl protagonist, and his Gundam, which is Weltall. And it's pretty iconic. So I was just like looking up online how people posed it, and they posed it pretty cool. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it as it is. So I was like spending a good time just posing my figure, and I was like, man, I've been playing with toys for all my week, for a good amount on my weekend. So yep, that's pretty much it.
That's cool, man. I just picked up my Comic-Con tickets for my mom's house. I don't know. I'm too nervous, man, getting any packages or anything important delivered to my apartment, dude. Because I've seen how they do it. They just leave it in the front door, man. Anybody could just fucking walk in here and pick that shit up, you know?
Exactly. And then, like, my neighbor had, like, 2 giant boxes. And I was like, really? No one's going to really want to take that, you know? And I was like, you know what, Rick? I shouldn't even be thinking about this. So I just walked in my apartment. But I sent everything to my parents' house.
Yeah, same, dude. So then I went to my mom's house to go and, you know, get my Comic-Con tickets. They finally came in. 50th anniversary. Shout out, dude.
Woo!
Box looks great.
I'm excited.
Dude, me too, dude. I can't wait. But at the same time, you know, I have some stuff that's still over at my mom's house. Like I left some old clothes and stuff that I haven't gotten rid of yet. And I forgot, just like a couple knickknacks, right? One of the things that I left over there was all like my toys, like they're called stick faz. I don't know if you've ever seen these, but you can like build them, and there's like samurais and knights and stuff. And they have like interchangeable parts and weapons and everything like that. And she gave them to me, and I was like, oh yeah, I have nowhere to put this shit for real, but I'll take it. So I took it home, and dude, this whole weekend I've just been like looking at them, like posing them and stuff, dude.
That's gonna be your Dungeons and Dragons characters,
dude. Oh, they're way too big to be doing that. But I'm thinking to myself, like, holy shit. Like, how bored were we to play with toys, dude?
Dude, we had so much patience back then, dude, you know, like we can analyze the toy and pose it and use our imagination. Now these days, I don't think my nephews and nieces like ever had actual toys. They had like video games.
Exactly. Exactly. Everything is much more like screen media oriented, dude. Now the sky's the limit with anything you could do. Like at any adventure you wanted to have that wasn't in a video game, dude, you just fucking play it like with your toys, dude. Not anymore, man.
Exactly.
The sky's the limit with fucking video games nowadays, dude. That's interesting. Yep. Maybe Amazon didn't kill Toys R Us, dude. Maybe video games killed Toys R Us, dude. Ooh.
Exactly. Ooh. That's the conspiracy, you know.
Happy summer. I guess last Friday was the first day of summer.
Man, it's been gloomy around.
Dude, I'm fucking saying, dude. It was fucking drizzling. Friday was it the solstice? Is that what it's called? The longest actual day of the year where the sunlight is out the longest.
Yeah, because it was like pretty sunny around 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Left work at 7.
Oh shit. Well, at least it didn't seem like it was too late, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's true.
Well, unfortunately, yeah, it was all drizzly and shit. And I mean, even today, dude, on Sunday, it's like today was great around 1 o'clock, and then I go outside right now and it's all gloomy and cloudy and shit, dude. What's going on, man?
Exactly.
It's hurting my feelings. It's supposed to be summer, dude.
Yeah, they said it was gonna be June gloom for a while, and I was like, yeah, this while lasted for a really while. So when
Well,
I like clouds and all that, but then I didn't realize, holy crap, it's gonna be lasting this long. So I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what does sunlight look like?
What does the sun look like? I never feel like it's this bad, because
Yeah.
I always remember our summers last pretty long, like into October out here. It's still pretty hot. Maybe we just get a later start at it, but yeah, dude, being this gloomy this early in the year, it's kind of throwing me off, man.
Yeah.
So much shit I want to do outside, but no sunlight to do it in, dude. Might as well stay inside, dude. Play video games, bro. So it is summertime, so Summer Games Done Quick is back on this whole week, dude. There's just like a charity event with a bunch of speedrunners showing off how to beat games in like 30 seconds and shit like that, dude. It's what I watched throughout the entire week whenever it comes around, dude. Have you ever seen or looked at any of these, man?
I have not.
I'll be honest, man. The only time I really watch speedruns is when I'm stuck on a boss in like Dark Souls or something.
Oh, really?
Because they always have the cheese strats, man.
That's true.
Because they want to beat the boss super fast, right? So they're gonna have the best and most efficient way to beat it, the cheapest way to beat it. Unfortunately, sometimes they have a specific build that they've been working on the whole time just to beat the boss, and I can't do that. Other times they're just really, really good at the game, so it hurts my feelings. But other times, like I was watching a speedrun of Sekiro. They're speedrunning this, so they don't really level up that much. They're just trying to finish the game as fast as they can. So with that, it's a little bit mixture of item use and skills. So I was stuck on this boss in Sekiro this week for like maybe 2 or 3 days, dude. I was crying. It was stressing me out, man. And I decided to watch a speedrun to see how the speedrunner beat the boss. I'd say within like 5 tries after watching that video, I beat it. So it's worth something, man. It's worth something, dude.
Knowledge is power.
I know, dude. I know. It was crazy. I felt myself like fucking Neo, dude, when he plugged into the Matrix and he fucking knew Kung Fu all of a sudden. Now it's like, dude. Oh, now I know the timing to parry that move. Oh, now I know the openings after watching that speed run, dude.
Yeah, that's similar to the one I was like watching how to defeat Lady Butterfly, and I was like, God, he is just brave, just parrying like that and like just throwing the ninja shurikens. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try that. Sure enough, I was like, I got past the first phase so easily. I was like, okay, so I guess that is kind of training for my brain,
Yeah. Just seeing the risks that other people will take and get away with that you were too scared to do.
Too scared to do. Yeah,
that was funny. So it was cool because the boss I was fighting, he has like 2 forms. So I was fighting him in his first form. And the trick is to eat one of those little red candies, the Yakucho candy or something, that makes your damage a lot higher. And dude, after maybe 5 or 6 parries, his bar is already filled up, his posture bar. So that fucked him up real quick. Unfortunately, the candy only lasts for like less than a minute, I think. And so by the time he got to his second form, he was tearing me up. But I eventually beat him, and I felt so happy, dude. So shout outs to the speedrunners, man, for showing us how to beat bosses easily with sometimes skills, sometimes how to cheat the system with your builds. It's good times, dude. We all learn from your research and mistakes, dude.
Exactly. And I'm pretty stubborn with that. Like I kind of don't like to watch other people how they beat things, and then it's like, because I want to experience beating it. And I think today when I was playing Monster Hunter, Eric sent me a video, and it was like how to play a certain build or something like that. It was Gunlance, and I was like, you know what, I like to play my style in my head, but I'll have a look at this video.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like looking at his build and everything. And dude, oh my god, the way he plays Gunlance is completely somewhere similar to how I'm doing it, but it's ridiculous. So essentially, he maxed out like a lot of his damage, and all he was doing was stabbing and shooting nonstop with the rock mantle. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't getting staggered. And I was like, dude, he was fighting Valhazak. And the effluvium, or however you say it.
Oh, yeah. The little cloud.
Exactly, was wiping out his life. But the thing is, he was doing so much extreme damage, and he had regeneration health. He was invincible. All he was doing was nonstop explosions of gun shells. And I was like, God damn, dude. Like, he didn't even, like, bother blocking. I don't even think blocking was in his forte. You know, he was just stabbing.
Even though you exploding. Have a big ass shield, dude. Just
no blocking. I was like, what is going on? He has no guard up, nothing at all. It was just pure damage, and he did so much damage where he was regenerating his health easily. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is what I need to do in my life.
Shit, dude. But you have to work on like a whole new build now, don't you?
Exactly. Like, I was seeing a lot of his perks and skills. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I have that gem, but there was like 2 I did not recognize ever. Mm-hmm, so I was like, God, now I have to do the grind and try to research how to get these type of gems and skills, you know.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way as you, where it's your pride, you know, that holds you from watching a guide or something.
Exactly.
It's so funny though, because I was just looking at it right now. I own maybe 4 or 5 strategy guides, dude. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Legend of Dragoon. I think I own like SmackDown 2 or something, like the guide for that randomly. I forgot what else. I don't want to look at it now, but as a kid playing those RPGs, I had like no shame using that. I fucking paid for those, you know?
Exactly.
But now the advice is free, and I'm like, fuck no, dude, I'm not gonna do that. I think the only time I really used some kind of guide, like a video guide, the first time, or maybe it was Game Facts or something. And dude, do you ever think about that? Do you ever use Game Facts?
I used to do that a lot only for RPGs, mm-hmm, like, mm-hmm, you know, like, oh yeah, go here. But other than that, I tried to not like read too much into it, just more mm-hmm of where to go.
Yeah, I would read it for maybe after I beat the game to like see what I missed or something like that.
Oh, especially that's good. Yeah,
for RPGs too. But it's like, man, can you think about who would do that, dude? The type of person that would finish a game and then write up the entire guide on Game Facts, dude.
Yeah, the whole thing.
That's kind of, God bless them, man, for doing that.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's a lot of time. But the only time I ever really used one of those guides during gameplay, when I was, I guess, in the prime of my gaming career, dude, was maybe Metal Gear, maybe 4, and it's when you fought the vampire guy, and I just didn't know how to kill him, because his life would always come back. You remember that fight? Have you played that one?
I don't really remember. I think you had to use the syringe or something like that.
Dude,
right?
I had no idea. you had to inject him with like fox dye or something, right?
Yeah.
Because you got the fox dye from Naomi or something, and you had to inject him with it. Like, I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know you could use any kind of other items on him like that. So yeah, it took me forever to figure out. Unfortunately, I had to look it up on a guide, dude.
Dude, yeah, I think I did that too.
Talk about a fucking obscure way to beat a boss, man. You have to like make him human and shit before you could kill him, and then he just drowns.
I had to look it up for the other reasons, because remember that whole, I think someone was chasing you, or the bosses are chasing you, and you could get them into a photo shoot.
Like, oh, yeah. And you play that song on your iPod and they dance, dude. Oh, I did that every fucking time, dude. That song is still in my head, that Japanese song, and they have like a whole routine to it. I remember I shot one with like a fucking Stinger missile as she was dancing. I was like, yeah, bitch. Dude, that's so funny, man. But yeah, good times, man. So shout out to all the speedrunners. Yeah, it also sucks that, summertime isn't panning out as great as it should be because we have a new game to go outside and play, dude, and go discover stuff, dude. Harry Potter Go, bro. Where you at?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Are you gonna pick this up or you start playing or what?
Maybe I'll definitely have a look. I was like reading a lot of articles that people are already out and about, pointing their phones around. So I was like, you know what? I gotta see this first. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, really. I don't know too many people playing it yet. I just know there's different classes that you have to pick. There's like a healer, attack class, and things like that. And you need to have a good balance of them to finish raids or their equivalent to raids. It'll just be interesting to see. Because I think I jumped onto Pokemon Go maybe a month later than everybody did. I really have no desire to jump into Harry Potter, dude. I was never really into Harry Potter. But we'll see how hype it gets, man. That'll be interesting. Or they have to like make laws for people that are playing fucking Harry Potter.
That's what I was saying. I was like, dude, they're gonna be in the middle of the streets, pointing their phone at cars.
I know, dude.
Be like, Alakazam, and I'm like, oh no, that's not the right words, my friend.
People in fucking Coronado are gonna kill themselves, man. All those people are gonna be back out there chasing all the stops, bro.
They're gonna be in the middle of the street or middle of that little island, and they're just gonna be fighting each other.
I know, man.
Yeah.
I know people in Coronado hated summer 2016, dude. They're like, "You motherfuckers, get off my lawn!" You gotta believe, dude. They fucking hated that summer.
Oh my God.
Everybody was out there, dude. That's crazy. But yeah, shout outs to them, dude. It'll be interesting to see if there's like a huge raid day, in Harry Potter, if they have the same kind of raids as Pokemon Go, because all the stops are the same as the Pokemon Go stops and all the gyms. It's all those little what are they called? All those landmarks. They kind of use the same landmarks because it's the same people that made the game. So it'll be interesting, man.
Yep.
To see how it goes. It's gonna suck because they're gonna learn all their mistakes from Pokemon Go and throw it into Harry Potter Go, dude. So Harry Potter people won't have to suffer as much as we did, dude. Oh, you texted me recently, right? How an AI remastered Final Fantasy VII? Or you like remade the background or something, right?
Did I?
Like someone used AI to remaster the backgrounds in Final Fantasy VII for PC as a mod, so they look way cleaner in widescreen. I think you sent me an article on that because you wanted to try that out because you're gonna play Final Fantasy VII again, right? Before the remake comes out.
Oh, I wanted to go completely, with fuzzy memory. And they'd be like, I don't remember this. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. Or I was actually thinking about playing Crisis Core. And then,
yeah, definitely do that.
Yeah, do a little bit of that remaster on the PC version.
Yeah. It was funny you sent me that because I just saw another article. Someone totally remade Metal Gear Solid, the GameCube version, with AI as well, dude. That's fucking crazy, man.
What?
Yeah. They just made it so much cleaner. I think it's its own program in online now on the PC. Like you don't even have to download the emulator. You can just download the game and it's all cleaned up, dude, because of an AI. That's kind of crazy to me, man.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
And it's crazy how nobody else has figured this out yet, dude. How can people? It's the same thing as GameFAQs. How can people at home figure out how to just like smooth out a game using AI, like writing some kind of algorithm or code that automatically fixes a game, dude? You know what I mean? That's insane to me.
Yeah, they need to do Xenogears and show the world that they can do it.
Dude, you should do it, man. Just learn how to code.
I know. I tried, honestly. I was like, you know what? My dream. I was young. I was like, I'm going to make a game. I'm going to learn programming. And then it turned out, I was like, oh, God, it's like multiple jobs kind of thing. And, and I don't understand this for the shit of life of me.
Yeah, man. But I don't know. Okay, here. They said it's in 4K at 60 FPS, dude. That's fucking insane, bro.
4K?
Yeah, man.
God damn.
So, who knows, man? They just need to do this with everything. With PlayStation games, Game Boy games, everything, man.
Yep.
I'll be down. Yeah, they made it widescreen too. Jesus Christ. That's so crazy to me. Just writing maybe 2 lines of code, pressing enter, and then all of a sudden your favorite game is fixed, dude.
Hey,
I mean,
hey,
I'm
hey,
sure it's
don't.
more complex than that. I'm sure it's more
I was
complex than
about to
that.
say,
But
don't
goddamn, dude.
revitalize my dream as a young boy. Because I'm about to start learning right now how to
That's so insane,
reprogram.
dude. Shit. That might be like your life's pursuit. It's like a supervillain in the making, dude. You know what I mean?
Shit,
Like you
dude.
get
By the time
bullied as
I'm
a kid.
70, yeah.
You get bullied as a kid and shit, and it's like, oh, you stole my chocolate bar. And then when you grow up, you make sure you have billions of chocolate bars, dude. I did all this for the chocolate. Fuck you. Destroy the world. That's crazy, man. Well, yeah, no, if there's one game I would totally do it for, I'll give it, let's see, I'll give it 10 more years, man, right? If they don't remake Brave Fencer Musashi, I'll do it myself, dude.
You can even do it as a mobile game, too.
No, I don't want to play that as a mobile game. I'll play it on the Switch. But not on my phone.
There you go.
I'm not going to play that shit on my phone, dude.
You know what we need to do? We have to win the lotto and buy a winning lottery ticket. Yes, I'm going to hire a bunch of people to remake our favorite game.
Yeah, man. That's something I would spend my lotto winnings on. Someone to remake that game, dude. That would be great. Fucking Square in the middle of their scumbagginess, you know?
Yeah.
It was like the 15th anniversary or 20th anniversary of Brave Fencer Musashi, right? And they had this big tweet about it. It was in Japanese, so I didn't know what was going on. That linked to a YouTube video. I was like, oh, shit. They're going to do it. I clicked on it, dude. It was like a music video. It was a music video. It was like, thank you for 20 years, Musashi. I was like, what the fuck? Come on, Square. Get my hopes up like this, dude. I was about to learn Japanese just so I could read what it said. But no, never mind, dude. The dream is dead. Dream is dead. So yeah, AI, dude. Shout outs to AI. Someone put it on Brave Fencer Musashi for free. Thanks. Cool. What else is going on? Oh, so you've been playing Monster Hunter this week, but you haven't tried the beta out.
Yeah, I have not yet. And I was going to actually try playing today. Mm-hmm. But I just been playing Monster Hunter with mainly Eric and Destin and Crystal, and we were just doing a bunch of that AT Call stuff. So man, his pattern changed. By the way, I don't know if you have been playing him lately, but the way he goes is different areas. But we have them down to the T, to the science. You know, it's like pretty easy. And then I was like, oh man, I got these cool weapons. Might as well make new builds. So I was getting revitalized, and I guess getting prepared for the beta or for the game that's going to be coming out, you know? So I think I made, and that was the thing too. So I was like, I got a new weapon and I was like, oh, hell yeah. You know, I'm going to actually remake the character and get ready for AT Nergigante. And I was building my character's build and I was like, man, this is perfect. This is great. And then I was like, wait a minute. Why is there a gym inside here? And then when I was done building my build, I realized I built my very first set in Monster Hunter when I was using Charge Blade.
Oh,
so
okay,
I was like,
okay.
What the fuck? I made the perfect build, and I,
when you first played the game, dude.
Yeah, and it was like, oh my god. This is exactly everything I picked. And I was like, oh my god. I don't know why I deviated this far from like I questioned myself. But yeah, so now I'm ready to actually defend against it because I was talking a little bit with Dustin. And he said that Russ told him that we should be maxing out on guard. Because essentially when he does his dive bomb, it's kind of unblockable.
Sure.
Now, and even with guard up, it's still kind of unblockable. But I think I'm just ready right now. I got everything maxed out, got divine protection and everything. So I think once we start playing, we actually need to do the behemoth one. We never really did that one, by the way. So
When does that come back, dude? Because I'd actually be down for the Dragoon armor.
Hell yeah! I think maybe the summer event.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where they bring all the events back. That's really the best time, dude, in Monster Hunter is when all the events are back, man.
Exactly. And there's like some armors I've never seen before, so we definitely have to hop on and play again. But yeah.
That's cool, man. Dang, I thought you guys were gonna get ready for Iceborne, dude.
I am. I have all these builds for it, but I heard that you guys are beating it pretty easily. So I was like, okay, maybe I don't have to stress too much yet.
That was my biggest thing that I'm scared of is I hope that all of the stuff we have now is not useless in Iceborne. I think that they might have maybe new stats that you have to be aware of. Like, I don't know, your armor has to have fur so you can keep warm or something like that, you know? But they have like hot drinks, just like they have cool drinks. When you go into the lava and shit, you have to drink a cool drink. So when you're in the snow, you have to drink a hot drink. But yeah, because all the armor and stuff they give you, dude, in the Iceborne beta, it's like, because what do we have now? There's like green, blue, orange, purple. Orange is like the highest one, right? It's like rarity 8 or something like that. In thing, it's like red, rarity 9. So I'm like, oh god, don't tell me all of our shit is useless now, dude. I think the builds will still be viable, man. I just think there's gonna be minor improvements to it with all the new monsters that we'll be fighting and stuff. Yeah, I played the beta and it was kind of easy. There's nothing in there yet that's as hard as fucking Nergigante, man. When we first fought him in the beta, dude, you remember that shit? That took us hours for real.
Hell yeah! And I was like, is this the first monster?
I kind of miss fighting him in the wastelands, dude. That was kind of a fun fight, man.
Oh yeah,
because I remember the little Flash cartoon that came out too on YouTube. That was so perfect, man. He'd like put all the traps down. He's like ballet dancing on that shit, dude. You kick the frog doesn't do anything to him, man. You're just like, fuck. Well, yeah, there's nothing as hard as that yet. You fight a Jagras. There's like 3 difficulties in Iceborne. There's like the easy, medium, hard, basically. Easiest is like a Jagras, and I'm like, what the fuck? I fought a Jagras every day of my life, dude. Kill it real quick, no problem. Second one is a new monster in Iceborne. This is where you learn about like the snowy area. Dude, the snowy area is huge, by the way. I think it's like the biggest map they've ever put in this game. It's like, how can I describe this? I guess it's like Devil Joe, but with horns, so he could throw shit at you with his horns. And he was like destroying the environment. It was crazy. He was running into trees, and the trees would fall over. Then he would like pick up boulders with his horns and throw them at you, dude. It was kind of crazy, man. But not too hard to beat him. First try, fairly easy. The hard mode is this new monster called Tigrex, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. And he's like, I can't describe him. He has like a Tyrannosaurus head and like a dragon's body. So he kind of has wings, but he never flies or anything. And he's really agile and fast. The only thing that sucks about him is the time limit. You only have 20 minutes to beat him. And he's just like, he's so agile, dude. He can attack any angle super fast.
Shit.
Because I could, survive and fight him, but I would always run out of time, It took me a good almost 2 hours to beat him. But it was a fun fight, man. I think that monster coming up will be cool. The new armor and weapons look great, dude. There's some new designs in there, man. Like I said, they're all rarity 9, so that hurts my feelings that all my stuff is going to be useless soon. I'm just hoping that at least the perks are still good on my stuff,
It could be like the balance, like how we always thought, oh yeah, rarity 8, but then there's rarity 7.
That's true.
Which was really good and had 2 extra gem slots, versus rarity 8 kind of thing.
Yeah. Because to be honest, I'm using a rarity 6 sword, I think. Just because you could put the 3, what do you call it? The 3 slots in it. From the face stones or whatever they're called. I think in the rarity 8 ones, you only get 1 slot. So
exactly.
I wonder if they're going to change that system.
Yeah.
I know for sure they need to upgrade like the armor system. I think not just the perks, but like the actual armor it gives you. You know, I feel like they need to do some balancing with that. It would be a lot better. Because I'm just drowning in armor spheres, dude. In that game, I never use them. But yeah, I mean, it seems more of the same. You have this grapple hook that you can throw onto the enemy and like propel yourself towards the enemy, like Attack on Titan, dude. It's kind of sick, man. It's not an automatic mount though. I think you only get like 2 or 3 hits off before you jump off. What else is there? You don't have to put your weapon away to shoot flashbangs anymore, dude. That
for
took
all
me,
weapons?
Yeah, for all weapons. That took me forever to get used to, because I have it down to where, I get my, like my flashbang ready.
Yeah.
But what I'll do is like, I'll hold R1 and sprint away, just so I put my sword away, then shoot, then come back and attack. Like that's so muscle memory for me now, right?
Yeah.
So when I was shooting stuff, while my sword was still out, I was so confused, dude. I didn't know what to do. I was like, "Oh, I could do this now." I just keep attacking, you know. So that part you'll have to get used to, man. But everything else, no, the game still looks great. I kind of can't wait for it to come out, dude. More content for sure, dude.
Yeah, I was talking about this with Eric too and Danny, and I was like, do you guys, is it like where you can spam that grappling hook? Because then otherwise, everyone will just spam it, Like if I'm gonna die by the monster, might as well just stay on his head kind of thing. But then they're explaining like, yeah, the monster can knock you off the head,
Mm-hmm.
and also that there can only be like one person on the head at a time kind of thing. So I was like, okay, because I thought there was gonna be a cooldown.
There's no cooldown, but you leave yourself completely vulnerable, so if you use it and like a monster's in the middle of an attack, you're just throwing yourself into a fist basically. So yeah, there are limits to it. It's not so OP. And you have to be fairly close to it to do it, and you have to aim it. It's not an automatic thing. And with the monster moving around a lot, it could get kind of tricky. Oh, the mounts, dude. You have mounts now. You could ride a Jagras, or you could ride a little skunk thing in the snow level. What's crazy, you don't control it. It kind of takes on a life of its own. I think you mark what monster you want to pursue, and it follows the tracks. And as it's following the tracks, you just press circle to pick them up and level up your tracking ability for it. It's kind of interesting. Threw me off at first because I thought I could control where the guy was going, and then when I realized he wasn't listening to me, I was like, okay, let me just spam circle then to find where this thing is, dude. So yeah, I can't wait. I think that's gonna be the next game I buy for sure. Because what else? Oh yeah, the game comes out what, September?
Yeah,
because it's not until November when all the other good games come out. And since I'm broke as a joke, dude, that's perfect, man. It gives me time to play other games.
Yeah, I'm like using PayPal credit and all that shit.
PayPal credit, RIP, dude. That's when you know it's like the struggle city, bro. But yeah, no, I think this is a cool example too of how when game developers just have too many ideas that they want to put into a game, that it just ends up being a sequel on its own, And I'm not talking about Destiny. Those are planned, like expansions and things like that. But something similar to maybe like Witcher 3. Did you play Blood and Wine?
I haven't. I heard it got good reviews too.
Yeah. And I heard that's like its own game in itself,
Yeah, man.
So shout outs to people like that who are just really excited in their own game to just make a new game out of it. I heard that's what happened with Breath of the Wild as well, is they had too many DLC ideas, so they just made Breath of the Wild 2. That's fucking tight. Same thing with Hollow Knight, playing as Hornet was going to be a DLC, but instead they were like, oh, let's just make a sequel to Hollow Knight with Hornet and have her do her own thing. I think that's what happened with Shovel Knight too. All the villains you can play as, I think those were supposed to be like DLC, but they gave it to everybody for free, dude. That was amazing about that.
That was cool. Yeah.
That's why anything yacht club games does in the future, I'm following, man. I don't care if it's a fucking paint dry simulator. They're gonna make it fun somehow, dude.
Yep.
That's what I'm paying attention to more now too. Is like indie developers, dude.
Uh,
Like Yacht Club Games for sure, because they made Shovel Knight, and then Chucklefish because they made Starbound, I think. Or
dude,
Terraria,
they're pretty good.
one of those.
They made I think they made, what's that one game that I always play? Oh god, Stardew Valley.
They made Stardew Valley. Oh shit. Well then, yeah, Stardew Valley, and then they made Wargroove as well. So just knowing that is good for me. Whatever game they are coming out with or they're publishing, like I'm down to check out. You know. So
yeah, they made Stardew Valley.
Yeah, see,
10 out of 10. Look at that motherfucker! Out of 100,000 reviews.
What? 100,000, dude?
You gotta get. Oh, what the fuck? There's meteors. Yeah, you gotta get this game.
Wait, you have this on PC or on?
I played it on PC, but I think I might. Oh, I even bought it on Switch, but I haven't started it.
But that might be the best place to play it is on PC, because then you could get that Meteor DLC or Meteor mod.
Shit, yeah, damn. I need to play this game again.
Interesting. So yeah. Let's see, dude. Oh, something I want to talk about, man, is censorship in gaming. Just because there was an article recently that I read that Xbox or Microsoft wants to get rid of toxicity in their video games. And I think that's fucking impossible, dude. You think it's possible?
Good for them. No.
Good for them. Because no matter what you do, no matter how appealing you make it to work as a team in any video game, it's just gonna, like, there's gonna be pockets of the community that are gonna be toxic, dude. No matter what.
Exactly.
I think we always praise and talk about how great the City of Heroes community is, right?
Yeah.
And then Dustin sent us something about somebody sexually harassing a statue, dude, in City of Heroes. So there's always something that's going to be toxic out there, dude. So yeah, Godspeed to them for trying, but I don't think it's going to happen. And this is all too just in relation to Sony having that new, I guess, initiative to censor their games more when it comes to sexual tones and things like that, right? Like we get all the censored versions of video games here in America, which is confusing to me because I feel like Japan is more prude, right? But their humor is just way more out there to where they can get away with a lot of this stuff, dude, right?
Yep.
Like that nosebleed humor. Is there a name for that?
I don't. Yeah, I think there is, but I don't know what it is.
Because that's like a running theme in every anime, dude. If you like look up a girl's skirt, boom, nosebleed, man.
And I think they said it was physically impossible to do that unless you have conditions or something.
It's gotta be interesting, dude. Have you seen or have you caught up with the Goblin Slayer manga, dude?
I think I have. I just haven't seen the one that you sent me about, the OVA.
Oh, okay. So you saw the part where they had that little lantern festival when everybody let go of like the lanterns that were floating and stuff?
Oh no, I haven't seen that part.
Never mind. I won't spoil it then. There's
you can spoil it.
Well, so he goes on a date to this festival with the receptionist lady, right? Because she has a huge crush on him, and so she asks him out, like, "Oh, do you want to go to the festival with me?" And she's just like normal or whatever. Like she has a crush on Goblin Slayer, sure, but so does every chick in this fucking manga. And she never really acts forward with him or anything. She's all just shy about him. Her whole thing is like, "Oh, I'll always wait for you, Goblin Slayer. Always wait for you to come back and get your goblin quests, or always wait for you to come back and tell me how many goblins you killed. I'm always here waiting for you. Even if you don't tell me, I'll be waiting for you to tell me how you feel." Like all this shit, it's so crazy. But she takes him to like the roof of this is spoiler alert, by the way, if you read Goblin Slayer, if you care that much. She takes him to the roof of the Adventurers Guild, right? So they could see the whole harvest festival from the roof or whatever. Mad romantic. Shout outs to her for doing that. And totally out of character as they're climbing up the stairs. She's like holding a lantern in front of him, leading him to the roof, and they're climbing upstairs. She like turns around and she's like, "Oh, you like the view up my skirt?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?" This is fucking completely random, dude. She never said anything like this in her life in this manga, and she just busts out with it out of nowhere, dude. It's so
out
crazy
of
to
character.
Me. Yeah, man. That's so wild, dude. So fucking wild.
Japan.
But yeah, man. I think it's just interesting to think about all this stuff, especially with like Tifa, her new form of what she's gonna look like in the remake getting released, dude. And it's just been nonstop about that shit, right?
Dude, I think everyone's like, okay, or they're fine with the look, the face, but there was so many articles and comments about the chest area.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who cares, dude? Really?
Like, holy crap! Like, what was going on?
Yeah. I mean, do you want it to be unrealistic? You know what I mean? Well, I guess it's not unrealistic. There's people who really like that, but like, I don't know, man. That doesn't make or break the game for you, you know? And I think recently in an interview with, some of the people that worked on the remake, they were like, "Oh yeah, we have what do they call it? We have a ethics committee at Square, and they said for us to tone down her chest or something like that. So that's why they gave her like a sports bra or something like that too. And just nobody will ever be pleased. Like there's always gonna be that pocket of people that are gonna be toxic. There's always that pocket of people that will just be contrarian to everything. Like there's really nothing to complain about with Tifa. At least I don't think, but someone will find a way for sure. It's just crazy.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, because I'm gonna play Final Fantasy VII again, dude. I'm going to, man. As much as you don't want me to, I'm gonna have it fresh in my memory banks, dude.
That's never gonna be a memory, though.
Well, what's confusing to me is like, dude, there's parts in fucking 7 where like, especially the ending, right? The ending cinematics where there's like an earthquake, and Cloud like grabs Tifa before they fall off the ledge, and he throws her up, and she just holds herself up with her chest, basically, dude. You remember that part? She's like hanging on the ledge, just chest high up, and helps her climb up from there. That was a little ridiculous, man. And I don't know, as the tone of how they're making the game now, making Cloud look super real, making everybody look more realistic, that just wouldn't have worked. I mean, were people complaining this bad during Advent Children? Do you remember? I feel like they weren't.
I think for the first time it came out, people were complaining about it, and then they released a remastered complete version or something like that. And then everyone agreed with the changes.
I was like, used to it.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. Dude, who would have thought she'd be the person to make the most controversy in the game, dude? It's kind of insane.
Yep, it's gonna start a fire, man.
It's gonna be a civil war, dude.
Yep, this is everyone's waifu.
I believe it, man. She's got to be the OG waifu for everyone, man. She was the number one anime girl for sure.
Exactly.
That's fucking funny, man. But yeah, that's just crazy to me that there's so many people kind of arguing about it still. Which brings me to another thing, man. How's Catherine gonna be then? Because Catherine's already out in Japan. I wonder if they're going to censor the shit out of it for us here in America, man.
So I went back to that. So North America's Sony stuff is being censored.
Yeah.
But if it happened to release on Switch, Switch is not censoring things.
What? Nintendo is number one family-oriented company, though.
Exactly. And what I've noticed is a bunch of the games were not censored. So one of the games that is coming out too is, remember the Peach Ball game?
It
won't be censored. The Senran Kagura.
Oh, okay.
That won't be censored, and the Dead or Alive wasn't either.
On Switch?
Yeah.
Wow, but it was censored on PlayStation.
Sony made like a commitment to do that.
Yeah. What? Who would have thought? Nintendo's the savior of us all, dude.
Heck yeah.
Because I heard too, there's some nude scenes in like Devil May Cry 5, right? That they just totally censored in North America versions. I think. Well, that's what I heard. I have to see that for myself, but I don't know, man. Do video games need censorship, dude? Is this just video games becoming more popular that they have to water down everything, man?
I guess, because it depends on the audience and, but if they can put these labels on, then sure, don't censor it. But I don't know. I think it's just the whole moral ethics thing, and it has to go through the government and make sure people are not getting addicted or brainwashed, and these are not sexual games, because then companies may abuse that, like, oh yeah, we don't have to censor this part and this part, and it turns out to be a sexual game kind of thing. So
yeah. At least give us a choice. I feel like, give us a choice for a censored version or a non-censored version. Not too different from like what Modern Warfare 2 did, right? If you didn't want to play through the mission where you're fucking killing civilians, you don't have to play through that mission, So it's like, I think they ask you twice too. Like, we have graphic material. Do you want to see this? And you'd be like, yes. They're like, wait, are you sure you want to see this? You have to press yes twice or something on there. So I feel like just give us a choice, and it won't be, at least you're playing both sides. You meet the standard of being prude, but at the same time, if you want to have like the freedom that has always been there for video games as a like piece of art that you don't want to censor, fucking put it out there as you normally would, right?
Yeah, maybe they'll have like an annoyance kind of thing where if your count is not above 18, it will not unlock that feature.
Dude, what if they came out with a game, right? They came out with a game and you're just like a regular person in this game that makes decisions on what to do in one day of your life, right? And from those decisions you make in the game, they could tell your age. And they're like, all right, we're censoring all these games for you, dude. That would be crazy. Free on PlayStation Plus this year, or this month, is fucking, a day in the life simulator. Try it now for free. And everyone tries it out, not knowing that their choices will have a long time effect on their PlayStation account, dude.
Dude, you don't understand, because they're gonna be like, what are you, 5? And then my account will be permanent.
You can only play fucking Fat Princess and and Overcooked, dude. You can't play fucking nothing, bro.
Yep, I converted fully to Nintendo.
Oh, that would be insane, man. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I like the direction it's taken, man. Because then there will be shit to be censored just for the sake of being censored,
Yeah.
Like, there's times where, someone cussing makes sense, story-wise and things like that. Or someone being naked makes sense in a scene. This shit sometimes makes sense to the story. I'm not talking about like fucking anime where people are just naked to be naked, dude. Or like, what was that anime we were talking about last week? What the hell are you doing here, teacher? Like, that's different, dude. Go ahead and censor that. They even censored that in the show, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, for sometimes in games it just makes sense, dude. So why you try to crack down? I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. It's gonna make a black market, dude. Watch.
You know what? I think it might be whoever is telling them to put censorships. So who are the people that are telling video games to put censorships on these games?
Oh, the government, dude. 100%.
We need to stop them.
I'll be right there with you, dude. Let's protest, bro.
Yep.
It'll just be a screenshot of fucking, I don't know, God of War titties, dude. Like, keep this in video games. That's too funny, man. Man, can you imagine if they put like Yandere Simulator on fucking PlayStation, dude?
Oh man, they should.
It would. No, dude, they can't. PlayStation would fucking implode on it. Like, if you put that game in your PlayStation, it would explode, dude. It would like self-destruct or something like that, man. Have you played that game recently?
No,
dude,
I haven't.
I haven't played that game in like 5 years. Is it done yet, dude?
Wasn't it in beta every time we played?
Dude,
or every time you played?
Definitely. But let me just make a quick. Let's do a new segment called Yandere Simulator Updates, dude. Let's see.
What was that other game?
This guy's a May 2019 progress report, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, so sorta not done.
No, it's not done at all, dude.
Damn.
What the fuck?
It may need more scenarios.
Yeah, because I remember, when were we playing this, dude? When did I play this? It had to be like 20. Wasn't 2014 when I first played this, dude? It's 2019. This guy's still working on this game. That's kind of crazy, man. Shoutouts to him, though. Because I feel like this thing has been banned everywhere. Like, you can't make YouTube videos about it. You can't fucking stream it on Twitch. Nothing, dude. But this guy's still out here, man. Fucking making his dream game.
Yep, yeah. What was that other game that was in Japanese, but you were doing like a Japanese simulator or something like that?
What, where you're like a high school student? You're like a photographer?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That one's actually on PlayStation, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's on like Play Asia or something like that. And I don't think there's English subtitles, so I'll never play it, dude.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, it had to be. You know why? I was playing it when Attack on Titan first came out, because there was a Titan mode where all the waifus would turn into Titans and you could like fly around, dude. Okay, I might have to download the newest version, dude, just to see how much improved this is. Because let me see. I think I still have the old files. Let's see how long ago they're from. But yeah, I think for real, a PlayStation would explode if you installed Yandere Simulator on it.
Yeah, that's too pretty scary.
Let me see. Where the fuck are my games at? Oh yeah, dude. My Yandere Simulator download was in 2015. So fucking RIP, dude.
Dang, didn't you only play that for like a couple days?
Yeah, because you can't do anything in it. It's broken, or it's not complete, right? Like you can stalk the guy for a little bit and you could see your rival chick that's interested in him, and then you can kill her. But that's pretty much it that you could do. I think you're supposed to be able to go home and go back to school the next day and just see everything else. But yeah, dude, I'm totally gonna download this game. No shame, dude. I kind of blame Rick, dude, for getting me back into anime hardcore, man.
You're welcome.
What's stupid? You're getting me back into anime that's not done yet, dude, and I'm crying out here.
You're welcome.
Waiting week by week for fucking the new episodes to come out, dude. Shit, it sucks, man. Having to watch stuff week by week again.
I'm telling you, you gotta watch that anime, Battleship Yamato 2199.
That one's done for sure, right?
Yeah,
okay.
And so careful. I think there's an old version, and then it's like another reanimated version. So do the reanimated one, or it looks like modern kind of.
Oh, okay.
You know what? To verify that, I'm just gonna send you the direct.
Yeah, send me the Kiss anime link, please, because
I downloaded.
I'm gonna search the wrong one.
Yeah, I downloaded this anime too, and man, it's in my archive forever.
Speaking of God of War, trying to get through my backlog, dude. So I'm finally playing this game again. I gave it maybe 2 solid hours on Friday, and then I got to this part, which I'm just gonna spoil, because I mean Rick's gonna play this game, but he's gonna forget it by the time he plays this game. You have to travel to, so Kratos, right? He's a Greek god. He's been to the underworld. He's fought Hades. He knows what's up, right? But now he's in Norse mythology. He has to go to Norse like underworld, which is called Hell. They have like a bridge and stuff like that. The only thing about it is everything down there is like frozen. The axe that you have in God of War is an ice axe, so your weapon is just not going to be effective at all, right? And the lady explained this to you, is like, your axe won't help you much down there in Hell. You have to have, something imbued with fire that's going to help you out. And Kratos goes, I think I can figure something out, and starts walking away, dude. And you already know you're gonna get your fucking Chains of Olympus back, dude. So the moment that happened, I was like, okay, dude, I'm playing this game. So the whole day on Saturday, dude, I was just fucking playing God of War, man. That part just like reignited the fire back in me. I was like, fuck, dude, this game got crazy.
Damn.
I think I put a solid, like, at least 20 hours into this game so far using the axe, you know? And just, they kind of hint at it. Like, Kratos has these bandages on his arms, you know? From like where the chains would be, and then for it to come full circle where he gets those back, and then you have this whole new like talent tree of skills to unlock. I was like, fuck, this game is deep now, dude. I'm out here just fucking using the chains. It's kind of sick, dude. So I'm back in it. I think I'm still far from the ending. I'm being really anal about this game and like searching every corner, dude, for secrets, man. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a while till I finish it, but at least like I'm enjoying it a lot more now, man. Before I was just kind of playing through it just to get through it, you know, it's a new story and everything, but now it's like, fuck it, dude, I got the chains, bro. I'm murdering everybody.
Yeah, Eric asked me, he's like, does Brent even like playing Monster Hunter anymore? And I looked at your profile and it says you're playing God of War. I was like, nope, no, he likes it. It's just more priorities.
Yeah, dude. I gotta get past the fucking. I gotta bust into the backlog, dude. I love Monster Hunter, man. I said I was playing the beta like all night on Saturday, I think, after playing or before I played God of War. But shit, dude, this backlog won't go down by itself. I still have fucking what's it called to play, dude? Witcher 3, RIP.
Oh man. You're gonna get lost in that game.
Yeah, I started Mafia 3, haven't finished that yet, dude. I'm trying to get all the endings in fucking Sekiro, man, which is proving to take forever. It's insane out here. Holy shit, they actually added a lot to this Yandere Simulator game. I'm watching the update video right now.
I expect a full stream of that.
Yeah, dude, and they're totally gonna shut down my shit, dude. Maybe a YouTube video. You have to go to class now, dude. Holy shit. There's a berserk mode where you see your senpai flirting too much with other people and you kill everybody.
Ooh,
oh
damn.
Shit, dude. All right, yep. I might have to play this game, dude. There's no other game like that. I mean, barring that, you know, you play as a high school chick, but like a game where you learn you have a rival and you have to sneak around, be the bad guy, and murder them real quick, you know? Then make it look like you're completely normal to everybody else. You know, it's like Clue on steroids, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's interesting, dude. Interesting. But yeah. So, censorship in video games, thumbs down. God of War, thumbs up, dude. Anything else going on out there, man?
I totally did not pre-order the Senran Kagura just now, so.
Wait, did we ever confirm this? Did you ever get the Senran Kagura with the panty screen cleaner thing?
Oh no, that wasn't me. That was no, yeah. That was actually for a different game. It's
oh no, that was fucking the gun one, Gal Gun.
No, the
was that Gal Gun?
That just came in. Panty Crasher or something like that.
What? That's not a game, dude. That's not a game.
No, it is. It is. Trust.
No way.
Dang it. Switch.
Are you searching for panty screen cleaner right now? Your Google search history is gonna be insane.
No. Panty Party on Nintendo Switch.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
No way, dude.
Yes.
No way. There's no way that Nintendo Switch is gonna have a game called Panty Crashers, and Sony is out here censoring everything. No, I refuse, dude.
Yep. I remember this game came out. Yeah, look. If you Google it, don't Google it. But
no way.
There is a limited edition of it, and it has that stuff. So
no way, dude. Soon enough, all the consoles, all the PlayStations are going to be region locked again because they don't want this like weeb shit leaking through into our American values, man. Fuck.
Oh no.
It's going to suck, dude.
Learn Japanese, man.
I know, man. Fuck, dude. The future's not looking too bright, man. Oh, here we go. Let's see what this is all about, dude. Yeah, man. Because I don't know why. what do you call it? Was a thing before? Oh, okay. No, this is not the game we were talking about.
Yeah. Look, see, there it is.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
I told you, man.
Why is there just? Is this a sticker book of different panties, dude? Is that what that is?
I think so. And then I think you're flying one.
A panty party character sticker set. Holy shit, dude! Oh my god, fucking anime, dude! Fucking Japan, man.
Oh my god.
Fucking Japan, dude. Japan's like the nicest place too. It's like the cleanest. People like can drink on the streets, but they're responsible and clean up the next day, dude. And they're saying our society's gonna go to shit if we look at some of their stuff. No, dude, we'll just learn from them, man.
We'll learn to become robots.
You get a karaoke soundtrack CD with a special edition, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That is insane, dude. And it's only $50. What? Doesn't make sense. It's so cheap. This hurts my head, dude. This hurts my head. The future's not looking bright, dude. That's too funny, man. Well, yeah. So we can expect to see a lot less of this on Sony, dude. Dang, remember Sony used to be like the weeb console, dude, with all the weird, obscure Japanese games on it. You know. Now is it going to be the Switch for real?
Yep. Or it's already out, I think.
The Switch is going to be the new JRPG fucking console, man. Interesting. Shit, they released Brave Fencer Musashi on Switch. I'm throwing away my PlayStation. After I beat Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's insane, dude. But yeah. The future is not looking bright, especially now that it's summer. It's all gloomy and shit. R.I.P. But yeah, anything else going on, dude?
Nothing much.
That is it for us this week. Then we will see you guys next week. But until then, Rick, some words of wisdom.
Oh man, see, I don't have this at this time. But if you eat Tums right after you. Eat Panang curry. It's gonna be A-OK.